Why Bavarian? I don't know. Why not Bavarian, I say. Put Bavarians everywhere. You there. Be Bavarian. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Planet Coaster, where we have our usual and common traditional problem of money, in that we don't have any. So I'm going to go through and get less money. I'm going to go through some of the older rides, as suggested in comments, and lower the price of them, because nobody wants to ride on these anymore. They're old rides and nobody cares. Everyone's ridden on Teacups before. They're not impressed with Teacups. So I'm going to lower the price of that a little bit. This is an older ride. Yeah, the Centrum thing here, which, again, that's a vitamin. That's not a ride. But we're going to lower the price of this a little bit just to get people on it at all. My common philosophy with any tycoon game is I'd rather have a lot of people giving us a little bit of money rather than nobody giving us any money. And the dragon is up and running. Yes, the dragon is playfully eating people in the queue in a comical and lighthearted manner. What else has been kicking around for a while? Nobody goes on this carousel thing. Let's bump that down a little bit, maybe $5.50 for that. Multiple thefts have been reported. That's probably why people can't afford to ride on the rides. Everyone gets their money stolen. How about the apology? We're very, very sorry about the apology. What if we take that down to maybe $8? Try and inspire people. Oh, the Witch's Haunt is no longer new. Thank goodness, because the line for that is a little ridiculous. Where is my track right here? There we go. Yeah, the Witch's Haunt line is a little absurd, and that there's the queue, and then a queue to get into the queue, and then the queue to get into the queue to get into the queue, and then down here there's a waiting room for people who are going to wait to get into all of the queues. It's a little silly. I've done what I feel is a positive thing, which is put more cars on it. And that way more people can get on at one time. But it's ridiculous over here. Everybody is loving this thing. This has been kicking around for ages. Let's bump the price down on that. Maybe it's just $7 to get into that. Multiple shops don't have a vendor. Yes, of course they don't. We're terrible at that. You go find somewhere to work. And you, go find somewhere to work. Comments seem to be a little divided on the whole everybody's quitting issue. So some people have said, yeah, you should train your people up and pay them more. And more people have said, I don't know, just let them quit and then hire somebody else, just like the real world. Why are you going to pay more for a talented employee when you could just let them quit and hire someone baseline for no money? It's great. It's just like a real amusement park. I think the only thing that I'm going to get done in the near future, now we don't have a loan anymore, correct? We have no loan at this point. Okay, good. I'm gonna try to not have a loan at the moment and just try and let the money tick up a little bit. I think the best I can do right now is just pretty up some of the queues a little bit. Oh, I've done a challenge. Have I really? Staff happiness. Well, why the heck are they all quitting? That's $1,100. That was fantastic. Okay, great. What else do I need to do? Have a hotel with at least 2 rooms, or 22 people in a restaurant. Do I have hotels right now? I actually do. I have no ability to afford any of them, but I did research that at some point, so, I don't know, just show me one. Show me the Riviera. Okay, it's not gargantuan. I mean, I can't afford it, obviously, but it's not gargantuan. Everyone in common saying is hotels are garbage. Just, you're not going to make any money off of them. But, darn, I do have a little quest to do that. Might have to have a think about that. All right, well, that was a nice little influx of some money here. Let's keep things moving. Let me see if I can maybe just pretty up this queue a little bit. We're just going to work on one thing right now. Let's start with some kind of maybe special effect. So show me something in ambiance. This is like dirt and smoke and falling blossoms. Oh, falling blossoms. Nah. Falling dry ice. Oh no, that's much better. Show me falling dry ice. You're not showing me falling dry ice. Okay, how about smoke burst? Okay, we could have a little smoke burst. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. Show me something in water. We like water, and we're right near the water here, so that kind of makes sense. How about a fountain splash? Oh, it's a little aggro, isn't it? It's just like you're getting hosed down out here. Lava we've done. How about rain? I mean, it's just rain. You can just sit in the queue and get rained on. I don't feel that's very fun, if I'm honest. Sprinkler? Not so good. How about oh, there we go. Holy moly. All right. And oh, I like wiggling it around. That's fun. That's fun. I feel like I should write my name. Okay, ignore that comment. All right, let's keep it a little on the simple side. Now, I know these cost me money all the time, but let's try to do maybe a water jet. And could we sink this down so you don't kind of see most of it? There we go. And then what if we had a corresponding one, well, maybe at the other end of the queue? So, like down here, we'll put in a little water jet, sink that down a little bit so you can't see most of it. Okay, so we've got a couple of water jets there. Nice. How about like a long one in the middle? Okay, like a little splash thing. It's not terrible. I don't immediately hate that. Show me something else, though. Let's keep my options open here. All right, kind of along the similar line then. Can we get a constant spray of something? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Show me this thing. No, that's just random water. All right, what if we did a couple of, like, water explosions here on either side, like right next to these little streams here? So again, let's try and sink this down so you don't see the mechanics behind it. But I like the little ring. That makes sense. So put the little ring up above ground. And then, again, a similar one right over here. Sink that down. I just want to see the ring. There we go. Nothing else above it. All right, let's finish this out. Where's the money at? $13.99. I'm keeping a constant track of my money these days. Let's start with something simple like a rock. Could go there. And then another rock. Give me a bigger rock. I want a big rock. Okay, that's a big rock. All right, thank you. That is a big rock. You asked for it. You got it right here. Put that down a little bit more like that. Okay, so far so good. Now, show me something in, yeah, maybe a tree. I don't know what thinks it wants to live here. A beach? Yeah, that's okay. I can live with that. Show me a different beach. That one. Yeah, that's fine. Gives a little shade to the people in the queue. And they might not get as soaking wet now. They've got a little defense against the rain. Put another one. Why is this so wonky? Looks weird. Good. Be weird. Let's tuck some begonias in this little tiny stretch next to the VIP queue here. I know we're not doing rides or doing staff stuff. We're doing very tiny decorations. But I've got very tiny money right at the moment, so we're doing very tiny things. Hopefully, the goal here is these people are going to be so psyched about how gorgeous the queue is that they're going to be like, I want to spend all my money at this park because the queue is so gorgeous. I'm just going to bring this entire thing around like this. Multiple staff members have quit. I'm sure that's fine. It's probably the landscapers. It's probably whoever is in charge of getting all these begonias in the ground just said, nah, we ain't doing that. Crocodile's over here doing crocodile-y things. And then let's kind of flesh this out a little bit. Sink that down a little bit. Just make that go more like that. Yeah, there we go. Just a couple of these. I'm not going to go nuts. I don't want everything to be completely symmetrical. The little Adrian Monk in my brain doesn't work that hard. So let's get just a few of these in here. And then maybe a couple of those could live by the tree as well. Like one there, make the water go away. Thank you, one over there so I can see exactly what I'm doing. And not on the tree, maybe not exactly on the tree. All right, how are we looking right now? Yeah, I don't hate that. How do you guys feel about it? Are you into this? You don't like priority passes. Well, too bad, Sparky. This lady does. She paid $10 for that. You know what? This ride's been here for like a million zillion years, too. Let's get this like down to, say, $8.50. Nobody really wants to ride on this ride right now. Thief has been caught. Cool. Well, at least my security people haven't quit. Now, is there something maybe I could be doing? Again, kind of filling in the blanks. That's what I'm looking at here. Is there something I could be doing over here to get people to spend more money? What did I put over here? We put the slushy stand. Okay, we got the marshmallows over here. No bathroom to speak of. You have to go over to post-apocalyptic zone for the zombie greeter bathroom. I just like watching my zombie greeter for the bathroom. Yay, go to the bathroom. Okay, I'll get up and do that again. Speaking of post-apocalyptic zone, I see my annoying elevator ride is just tanked right now. Let's drop that down to maybe $7.50. Encourage some people to go into there. Now, they do love the queue over here because you've got lava and exploding cars. It's all very fun. Burnt out trees, coffee, because you're going to need it to get through this ride. It takes a very long time. I'm kind of, oh, wow, that money's going down hard. Yeah, there's like 3 people in the Teacups ride. There's like 3 people here. Now, there are a bunch queued up. A bunch of people are waiting to get in Teacups. Not so much in the actual riding on the Teacups. I'm just going to briefly watch my dragon eat people in the queue in a comical and lighthearted manner. My goodness, it took me a long time to build up the money for you. What would be people's biggest complaints right now? The slushy stand was full, and there's litter. Alright, they didn't like the queue for the Witch's Haunt. Well, which queue were you in? There's several. They go down the road. Yeah, Gulpy was busy. Maybe another drink stand. That might be something that people want. Alright, so I've got slushies over here. And I've got something drink-wise in the kids zone over here. Yeah, I think, what is it you do? Or you do, well, I got a Gulpy right here. So there's drinks over here. Maybe something, well, there's coffee in the post-apocalyptic zone. I don't know what they're complaining about over there. And do I have, no, that's the, that's the memento shop. That's like the gift shop there. ATM over there. Okay, how about there's a drink stand maybe right around here. I think I can probably afford to put something like that up. How about we did a Pip Shot smoothie? And how much is this? 200. Okay, I can float that kind of a little bit vaguely. Let's tuck that guy right about here. Okay, no, don't put something on top. All right, let's shrink that grid size. That was a great idea. Whoever let that comment come in told me about that in comments about shrinking the grid size. I love that. Thank you, because the grids are annoying enough as they are. Now, can I get this to actually look halfway decent? And by halfway decent, I mean my usual amateurish building things that I do to just sort of throw... Oh, spotlight. Oh, animated light. I do love animated light. I think I might have to put another animated light up here. This one goes, what, 360. And it's going to illuminate the slushies. Okay, cool. Put it, like, here in the corner. Boy, that's going to be really annoying while you're waiting in line. I love it. Why Bavarian? I don't know. Why not Bavarian, I say? Put Bavarians everywhere. You there. Be Bavarian. Oh, darn it. The spotlight's in the way. Okay, hang on. I'll move that. No, we're not getting rid of it. I'm just going to tuck it over here a little bit like that. All right, still very, very annoying if you're waiting in line. So you over here, let's duplicate you. And you could come, why are you... Oh, there you are. You're not being fussy at all. But you are facing the wrong way. Okay. So don't be fussy. Be down there. Actually, I think I can put my spotlight right back. And then let's put another one of you kind of on this side down there. All right. Now, some kind of roof exercise here. Show me arches. Show me this again. No, I don't like that. Show me this one. And then spin it around so I know what I'm doing with it. So you could come... Yeah, that kind of works a little bit. It's not bad. All right, we're going to keep that. And then we're going to move on to, well, show me framework. Like if I maybe wanted to just put this just here, like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just put that there, like that. You can see that I did that. I just said I did, and then I did it. And you're saying scaffolding, but I'm just going to put it like this as kind of a decorative thing. So throw that down like that. And then let's get back to the concept of roofs over here. What do you do for a living? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Could maybe think about something along these lines. If I put you here, show me that. Okay, not immediately hating that. Spin yourself around, Sparky. If I put you... Okay, I'm going to have to match these up a little bit. So you are going to come a little bit closer to here. And then you are going to come a little bit closer to here. Come on, match up nicely. Like I'm asking. There you go. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what these things are either, but I'm putting them in because it kind of makes the whole thing look cool. So yeah, put another one of those there. Oh, that's going to be terrible in the winter for water and snow retention. Oh, you're going to get big ice dams up there. Good, do that. This is all coming together nicely. I do see people are actually buying things here, which is excellent. Move my spotlight back over, because I want this to really, really annoy people who are in line, so the light just shines right in their face while they're trying to buy a smoothie. And then again, the broad goal, doing lots of little things to pretty the place up, rather than trying to do one big thing. How about not a Joshua tree... Not really this... Why is this tree not working? Why will you... Why will you not let me have a $9 palm tree? You'll let me have it over here. But, oh, I see. It gets in the way of the ride. Oh, okay. Yeah, it clips with the ride. I totally get that now. Yeah, same deal with this. I need smaller trees over here. Oh, that still clips in the way of the ride. Don't tell me I'm down to a Joshua tree. You two fans are very divisive over that one. All right, well, I can put a Ponderosa over here. Centrum True is broken down. Somebody will get on that at some point, I'm sure. Show me Tropical Roots Edge. No, not at all. Show me this one. No, not at all. What's this? No, not even a little bit. Okay, show me something that isn't the things that you're showing me right now, like some basic bushes. There we go. Simple bush could live right over here, and then a slightly... Oh, that's bigger than I wanted it to be. That's way bigger than I wanted it to be. Show me something smaller. There we go. That's smaller. Actually, let's keep that going. Let's do some of these guys over here, and maybe some slightly... Spin that around. Yeah, if you go like that, I'll take it. Put some there, and then something with a nice bright color that's a little bigger than I would like it to be. Do me the lupines, please, but we'll change the colors on those as we do. How about they're that color? Okay, good. Do that. And change that color to that, and, yep, change that color to, I don't know, that... And those ones can just stay. No, don't keep them yellow. You've got yellow flowers all over the place. Change those to that. All right, that's all fine. There's more thievery going around. Good, we'll look forward to that. Oh, I put another spotlight over here. Dang, I love the spotlights. I'm just all about the spotlights. Yeah, the game is saying Teacups is the worst thing in the world. It's just awful. Nobody cares about this at all. Operations, show me. That's not really what I'm looking for. How about Prestige? I could rebrand it. I could rebrand it for $427, which is basically all of my money. Or I could just wait until it becomes a classic. Right now it's just old. 80% of their normal Prestige. Now, if I do... Oh, I lost my money. I can't rebrand. No, now I can rebrand. Oh, this is going to be one of those mini games, isn't it, where I'm sitting here for exactly $427.50. If I rebrand it, will it still become a classic later on? And then, classic again later on than that. It doesn't really matter because all I've got is $83 right now. But that's my question. If I rebrand, will it still become a classic? Or do we kind of start all over again? So it gets like new hype, oh, it's kind of a new ride, and then it goes to old, and then it goes to hated. I mean, again, totally irrelevant because I don't have the money to do that, but that's something to think about. I would actually kind of like to rebrand that, get more people on it. Going back to that philosophy, I'd rather have some people giving us some money rather than nobody giving us any money. So much to do around here. So much to do around here. We've made negative $613 last month. We're in the hole. What I'd like to do in the short term is rebrand Teacups. And you know what? I just got the money to do that. Hang on, slow it down before I lose all that money. $638. Okay. What was that under Prestige? Whew. Wait, hang on. It'll turn back time. So it is going to reset to established. And then we'll have to go through all of this again. Is that a good move for $427? Is that a wise move of my $427.50 when I've got $638.75? I don't know. Are people going to be more inclined to ride it? It does seem like... I mean, there's a lot of people in the queue right now. There's a lot of people here. This queue is basically full. I don't know. You know what? Because I have so little money. So very, very little money. I'm not going to rebrand that. That's all my money, basically. Now, it seems to me there's plenty of people in the queue right now. Maybe they're not wicked psyched about Teacups, but they will be later when it's, some sort of historical game, or ride, rather. Let me know in comments, is the rebranding worth it? Am I going to get like a huge influx of people around town who are like, oh my god, they rebranded Teacups, I'm going to go sit in a teacup? Or is it just like, yeah, they're mildly more happy to pay a little bit more money, but honestly, you could just wait until it becomes a classic and they'll be, yes, I know, everything's breaking down. Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. Because I have $600. And I want to put a path over to here. I want a path going to here. And then I want to kind of fill in some of this space here with more things to spend money on. The hyper jump's broken down. You know what? Good. Good. That's one less thing that I have to be aware of right now. Somebody will deal with it in time, I'm sure. There we go. All right, so that path goes over to there now. Now you can make it from one side to the other without having to go the long way around. Actually, they're both the long way around. Either of them are the long way around. They're both very long. I do want to put up another staff room just so my staff members can get back to work. Well, the ones who continue to work, that is, the ones who are still employed here. But I'd like them to be able to get back to work quickly. But again, I'm negative. I have -$3. -3 at 78. I should just take out another loan. Well, once again, the apology is broken down. We're very sorry. It's not that exciting, so whether it's broken down or actively working, it's kind of about the same. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Really, the only thing you're missing is the jumping shark. We're up to 1,200. Okay, we're up to like $1,000. That could almost buy me a new ride. There's some of the rides that are in like the $1,500, $1,600 range. I'd like to get a new ride for post-apocalyptic zone. Yes, multiple places don't have a vendor. We have that all the time. Stop talking to me about that. So, talk to me, say, about thrill rides. Okay, what would work in post-apocalyptic zone here? Like, show me power moves. Oh, God, no, that's terrible. That's totally... You're going to see a single zombie there. Not a single zombie lives there. I was kind of thinking about one of these guys, like the Swift Eagles. Because they're just being hurled around on a rope. And then basically exactly the same thing, except airplanes. Loop to loop, show me. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the worst ride I've ever seen. Hurricane. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I see what you're doing there. Wild Blue. I've looked at this. Oh, we already have Wild Blue, Dave. That's why you've looked at it before. You literally already have that ride. And I'm sure there is zero value in duplicating anything. I could do Ascendance, which is just a bigger, annoying elevator. That could even just sit right here. It would kind of... If I play this long enough and get enough money to actually build this out as sort of a cityscape, which is what I'm thinking for post-apocalyptic zone. Oh, Horror Heights is broken down. The mildly annoying elevator is broken down. This would make total sense. If this ends up becoming sort of an urban landscape, this would make total sense. How much is this? $22.40. I have $300. We're sure this isn't the same ride, right? Because this just seems like this ride's bigger brother. It's exactly the same thing, except it's about 30% taller. You're 100% sure this isn't the same ride, right? You go up, and then you go up a little bit more, and then you, like, plummet to your death. And this seems to be, I'm going to go ahead and say, a variation on that. And by variation, I mean it's a little tiny bit taller than... It does work, though. Boy, that really, really works there. Horror Heights has been fixed. Fantastic. I'm going to take out a loan. Dave, stop it, you insane man. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Because we need the money. We need the money. Otherwise, this is going to be 150 episodes of me putting down a plant and then calling it a day because I don't have any money. Now, however, the loans suck today. The loans absolutely suck. A Wild Blue is starting to age. You know what? I will go look at that, actually. I will go look at that. What are we charging for this nonsense? $8.50? How about it's a little less? How about it's $7.50? Okay, $7.50 there. There you go. The loans suck. Even I wouldn't take these loans. $10,000 at 20% interest? 20% interest. Look at my credit rating here. I've paid back $8,000 in interest, and you can't offer me any better than that. $5,000 at 30% interest. I think there are laws against that kind of thing. So I got a couple of options here. I can take out a terrible loan or sit here and wait until the loans refresh to something better and try to work with what I've got. And I think it's going to be the second one. I'm going to try to work with what I've got, keeping with that theme of places for people to spend money. Is there anything that people are sad about in terms of that, like along those lines? Queues, and queues. Okay, not so much with, like, what they want to eat or drink. That's fine. They seem to be actually very happy. They seem very, very happy about things, even though this park is demonstrably terrible. Okay, I've got just enough. All right, quickly get it before you lose the money to get some chow mein in the place. So why don't we kind of hook that one up? Yeah, more like this. All right, let's start some things going in this direction here. So hook that up. Do I like the way that looks? Probably going to lose the money to do this before you get this done, Dave. Put some chow mein right there. Okay, good. We've done that. All right, that exists now. Shrink that grid size. I love shrinking the grid size. I'm all about shrinking the grid size these days. Shrink that grid size, I say. Well, so far I've done this. I'm not sure what it is. I'm actually kind of half thinking maybe in the future I could edit this out and put in another shop there. I certainly can't afford to do that right now, but that could be something that comes down the road. Show me this thing again, because I was kind of hip on that. Yeah, I don't hate that. I need something like this, though. Yeah, this has got to live here, otherwise none of this makes any sense, much like most of the things I do on the channel. Yeah, so it's basically a prison-looking chow mein place. All right, is there anything I can do to pretty this up in any way? Show me roof decorations. Gozar Temple Crown. I think that's a little OTT. Show me a chimney. Yes. I mean, yes. Broadly, yes. It's a little bigger than I might like it. Now that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay. So pop that guy over there. No. Pop this guy more over here. Like that. Okay. Wild Blue is broken down. I'm sure somebody will get over there at some point. What is this? It's an icicle. Yes, it is. I mean, it is Chinese food, so I could do a Chinese dragon. I mean, if I ever have the money for it, which I kind of don't right now. We're back to playing the minigame of just sort of looking at the bottom left corner until I have enough money to pop this thing on. How much does this cost me, by the way? $4. I literally can't come up with $4 right now. Four. There we go. $4. And then put another one. Come on. $4. $4. There. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, $4. There we go. Got it. Okay. This is fine. Everything is 100% fine. No, that guy's got to get nudged back a little bit. He's not 100% fine at all. I've already paid for this one, though. Don't make me do it again. There we go. Tuck you over there. What have we got? About $70? Okay. How about, could I get this thing to live? Not quite like that. Oh, I can't afford it, for one thing. Can you put that? No. Actually, hang on. That's a little more of what I'm looking for. Yeah. Could you go... No, go down like that, and then go in like this. Okay, and then same again over here, really, if I can afford to do this. So you go in a little bit, like that. Okay, it's not perfect, but I'm kind of willing to cope with it at this point, because I'm just trying to pretty the place up and get people to spend some money. Oh, there's a different chimney. Oh. Well, I'm not going to change things now. I probably won't be able to afford to. Eula Taylor quit. Well, too bad, Eula. I will just hire somebody new. That's kind of how it works around here. Let's just throw in, maybe we'll kind of finish this off with a couple of trees or plants or something. Something in this little corner here. That's what I want. Something right in here. Just maybe some dahlias. There we go. A couple of dahlias in there while you're buying your chow mein. Oh, that's got to get fixed. Yeah, no. That can't work like that. No. Get this to line up here, and then down, like that. No, come here. Do what I'm asking, and then slide in like that. Better. All right, let's replace the vendors again. So one there, one there. Hopefully you guys can figure out where you work, because I don't know where it is you work, and I'm disinclined to care. I'm mostly just doing this at the moment. This is what we're working on right now. Just sort of, who are you? Who are you? Are you happy in your work? You're probably not. Now, going back to staff management, the other thing that came up in the comments, if we don't want to actually just keep letting people quit and then rehiring them, is we got to pay them enough for this green bar to go up. Right now, most people are happy. Miss Ellie, oh, you're one of my my entertainers. Well, do I have any money to train you? Sure, train you. And that made you a little bit happier. You don't actually cost that much. I'm gonna give you like a bit of a raise there. Actually, the rest of the staff are not completely miserable. Actually seem to be very happy. Maria's a little sad. I've got just enough money to train you, Maria. And then I'll give you a little bit more money. I can't get you up in the green. Harrison is definitely going to quit momentarily. Maybe he'll get happier when he has a nap. No, I've got no money, Harrison. It's just not going to work out. You're going to have to quit. And Lloyd, you're probably going to have to quit too. Good luck in your job hunt. Well, I'd like to say I'm going to leave you a good recommendation, but I'm not. I'm going to burn you. Yeah, it's playing another mini game here with dahlias. Yep, got just... Oh, come on, just enough to afford that. Just enough. Okay. Oh, almost had it. Almost had some more dahlias in the place. Not today. All right, get those... No. Bring those over where I want them. Got him. All right, good. $1.50. Could not come up with a $1.50. Okay, that is probably an excellent place to call it on Planet Coaster for today. And once again, I've done very little. Got a couple of shops up, so that I'm feeling encouraged by. Hopefully people will spend more money. We've changed some of the prices around, prettied up this queue. Hopefully people are into that. Are you guys into this queue? Do you like this queue? You're super excited. Is it because you're getting soaking wet? Park is great. Place is awesome. Nobody... the queue for Hyper Jump. Is this Hyper Jump? I don't know, but it looks rad. Okay, thank you, gentlemen from 1983. It looks rad. So... I'm really just kind of sitting around and waiting for a good refresh on the loans. Because we're definitely taking out a loan here. But I'm not taking out $5,000 at 30% interest. That's insanity. I assume at some point, hopefully, these will refresh. And I can get a better, either a lot more money or a much better interest rate. I'm not paying 30%. I'm very sorry about this. I didn't realize you were going to be so excited to get into what is nominally a rather dull and boring ride. Guys, we will pick up some more Planet Coaster again next time. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.